Alright guys, I'm back with another chapter in Exodus. We're in Exodus chapter 26, where the header reads, Plans for the Tabernacle, and we're going to get right into it. Make the tabernacle from 10 curtains of finely woven linen. Decorate the curtains with blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and with skillfully embroidered cherubim. These 10 curtains must all be exactly the same size, 42 feet long and 6 feet wide. Join 5 of these curtains together to make one long curtain. Then join the other 5 into a second long curtain. Put loops of blue yarn along the edge of the last curtain in each set. The 50 loops along the edge of one curtain are to match the 50 loops along the edge of the other curtain. Then make 50 gold clasps and fasten the long curtains together with the clasps. In this way, the tabernacle will be made of one continuous piece. Make 11 curtains of goat hair cloth to serve as a tent covering for the tabernacle. These 11 curtains must all be exactly the same size, 45 feet long and 6 feet wide. Join 5 of these curtains together to make one long curtain, and join the other 6 into a second long curtain. Allow 3 feet of material from the second set of curtains to hang over the front of the sacred tent. Make 50 loops for one edge of each large curtain. Then make 50 bronze clasps and fasten the loops of the long curtains with the clasps. In this way, the tent covering will be made of one continuous piece. The remaining 3 feet of this tent covering will be left to hang over the back of the tabernacle. Allow 18 inches of remaining material to hang down over each side, so the tabernacle is completely covered. Complete the tent covering with a protective layer of tanned ram skins and a layer of fine goat skin leather. For the framework of the tabernacle, construct frames of acacia wood. Each frame must be 15 feet high and 27 inches wide, with 2 pegs under each frame. Make all the frames identical. Make 20 of these frames to support the curtains on the south side of the tabernacle. Also make 40 silver bases, 2 bases under each frame, with the pegs fitting securely into the bases. For the north side of the tabernacle, make another 20 frames, with their 40 silver bases, 2 bases under each frame. Make 6 frames for the rear, the west side of the tabernacle, along with 2 additional frames to reinforce the rear corners of the tabernacle. These corner frames will be matched at the bottom and firmly attached at the top with a single ring, forming a single corner unit. Make both of these corner units the same way, so there will be 8 frames at the rear of the tabernacle, set in 16 silver bases, 2 bases under each frame. Make crossbars of acacia wood to link the frames, 5 crossbars for the north side of the tabernacle and 5 for the south side. Also make 5 crossbars for the rear of the tabernacle, which will face west. The middle crossbar, attached halfway up the frame, will run all the way from one end of the tabernacle to the other. Overlay the frames with gold, and make gold rings to hold the crossbars. Overlay the crossbars with gold as well. Set up this tabernacle according to the pattern you are shown on the mountain. For the inside of the tabernacle, make a special curtain of finely woven linen. Decorate it with blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and with skillfully embroidered cherubim. Hang this curtain on gold hooks attached to 4 posts of acacia wood. Overlay the posts with gold, and set them in 4 silver bases. Hang the inner curtain from clasps and put the Ark of the Covenant in the room behind it. This curtain will separate the holy place from the most holy place. Then put the Ark's cover, the place of atonement, on top of the Ark of the Covenant inside the most holy place. Place the table outside the inner curtain on the other side of the tabernacle, and place the lampstand across the room on the south side. Make another curtain for the entrance to the sacred tent. Make it of finely woven linen and embroider it with exquisite designs using blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Craft 5 posts from acacia wood, overlay them with gold, and hang the curtain from them with gold hooks. Cast 5 bronze bases for the posts. Again, I couldn't reiterate all those directions if my life depended on it. I'm so curious as to why the great detail. There wasn't a general, hey, I need you to make this for me and use these colors and use this materials. No, there's such great specificity when the directions were given that I'm curious to why. That the degree of instruction in this part is almost overwhelming even to read. It sounds like I'm reading a manual, and facing the directions made of specific materials, the specific lengths, and how it should be brought together. I wonder why that is. And again, I can't help but think about, when God gave that instruction to Noah, if he didn't follow it to a T, would there have been something lost in transition or in translation? However you want to put that. What would have been lost if Noah didn't build to a T? What would have been lost if David didn't build to a T as far as the nation? What would have been lost if this tabernacle wasn't built to a T? Or, I don't know, like it's easy to reflect on those things when you don't think about it in such a finite understanding. When you think about the infinite, how important is it when you think about infinity to be exact in everything? It's like having a really, the world's longest math problem. If you mess up early in the beginning, or in any one part, it's going to completely throw off absolutely everything. Forgetting to carry a number will throw off the computation for the next process, this, that, and the other. Were these instructions given to build with that intent, that it was that important with that level of specificity because it meant something for further on down the line, and this part of the problem needs to be perfect, so the rest of the part of the problem, including us and people and places and all these things, it's because everything has its time and its place. Much like Ecclesiastes says, everything is permitted under the sun. It all has its time and its place, and it's perfectly designed for that. I don't know, but I'm enjoying finding out. I'm just going to keep running after God, and He's going to let me know or not let me know, or just continue to embrace me and take care of the rest, and that's all I'm really worried about. But on that note, have a good night. God bless. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll be back for chapter 27 of Exodus, where the header reads, Plans for the Altar of Burnt Offering. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.